All right, let's just strap in for another wild ride through the 2025 circus of ideological insanity. Today, we are tackling a spicy question posed by channel favorite Raz. What's up, man? Would leftists actually take an illegal immigrant into their homes? What's the percentage that you would guess? I mean, for anything more than TikTok clout. And then kick them out immediately after they couldn't brag about their flavor of the week any longer. Or do you think that right-wing Christians are the ones who would do it out of genuine goodwill? Spoiler alert. One side's got a Bible, the other a megaphone and a TikTok account. And the results aren't very pretty. Let's kick this off with the left's favorite sport, performative compassion, for which they earn gold, silver, bronze, all the way down the line. Oh, they love screaming about welcoming the stranger on X, don't they? It sounds super noble of them, am I correct? Until you ask them to actually open up their guest room to Juan from Guatemala. Then it's, I would love to, but my HOA doesn't allow that. Here's the deal. Leftists are champs at advocating for open borders from their gated communities. But when it comes to actually housing an illegal immigrant, crickets. A 2019 study from Pew Research Center found that only 14% of Democrats would personally support taking immigrants, despite 78% stating that immigration is a moral issue. Translation? They'll cry for justice online, but won't share their Wi-Fi password with an actual asylum seeker. It's all virtue points, no follow-through. Now let's flip the script and ask right-wing Christians. These folks aren't out here tweeting about sanctuary cities for clout. Many of them are probably against this nonsense and idea. But when faced with doing actually the Lord's work, they quietly live according to these principles. Take, for example, the New Sanctuary Movement, a network of mostly conservative-leaning churches that's been offering shelter to undocumented immigrants since the 1980s. In 2024 alone, over 200 evangelical congregations in the United States provided housing, food, or legal aid to migrants, according to Christianity Today. Why? Because they actually believe that love thy neighbor stuff, that which the left mocks openly, as they do the Christian religion as a whole. Case in point, Pastor Mark McDaniel in Texas, who took in a Honduran family of 4 in 2023. No questions asked because Jesus didn't check papers. Now, compare that to your average blue-checked leftist who'd rather donate to a GoFundMe than deal with a stranger's laundry. Christians are out here walking the walk while the left is stuck in a TED talk. So why the disconnect? Simple. For leftists, it's about ideology, not action. They want the system to handle migrants, sanctuary cities, welfare programs, you name it, so they can feel good without getting their hands actually dirty. Meanwhile, right-wing Christians see it as a personal calling. Deuteronomy 10:18 says, God loves the foreigner. And my friends, I think it's safe to say that many right-wing Christians take that literally. Let's talk numbers. A 2021 Barna Group survey found 62% of practicing Christians would consider hosting a refugee or a migrant, compared to just 19% of self-identified liberals. And recent cases? In 2024, a Tennessee Baptist church housed 15 Venezuelan migrants for 6 months covering rent and, more importantly, job training. Show me a leftist doing that without posting it for likes, as if that exists. The left is all about solidarity until it's time to share their couch. And I just want to tell you a personal story right now that really locks this in for me. I wasn't even raised religious. My dad was a theoretical physicist and a devout atheist, if anything. And I absolutely see the value of religion. Just to explain, when I was in Chiang Mai with my wife and our daughter was born, we had a doula who was a Christian. My wife basically gave birth the moment that we got to the hospital. The woman helped us so much. Her and her church helped us immensely through a very trying time because my daughter had to have emergency surgery. That following day, on New Year's Eve, we were just sitting, praying that she would survive because she had a distended bowel. And after that, we had 3 weeks in NICU with her there 24 hours a day that were really rather trying, to say the least. And we did everything that we could to ensure her survival. And during that time, these beautiful people who really walked the walk, these churchgoers, not one, not two, but several, were helping us, offering us assistance, helping us, delivering the milk that my wife could not feed the baby that we were pumping to other babies so that she would maintain the milk supply while the girl was in NICU. And by the way, she's perfectly fine now, and thank God for that. And also, we have a very, very close family friend who also is from the Chiang Mai area who's a Christian, and she does everything. She helped raise 6 kids with HIV that weren't hers, that are the product of the prostitution that exists within the country. And these poor children were born with this virus that really shortens their lives. And she did everything that she could to help raise them because this is who she is as a person. This is what Christianity instills into people. So when I see the leftists virtue signaling and saying bring back an illegal migrant who is a gangbanger, and that the senator from Maryland goes all the way there to retrieve him, and he's not even able to meet with him or with any person of notoriety within the government, and he's complaining about that. I see actual people that are out there doing good rather than just chasing clout. So, you know what? I'm just going to drop this snark for just a hot second. This isn't about dunking on the hypocrites. It's about who's actually stepping up in a broken world. Illegal immigration is a messy issue. There's no doubt about that. But while leftists are busy crafting the perfect hashtag, right-wing Christians are out there feeding, housing, and praying with people who've got nowhere to go. That's not politics. That is actual humanity from the heart. The left's obsession with optics over action leaves real people in the dust. And when push comes to shove, it's the church folks, not the keyboard warriors, who are living out the golden rule. So next time you see a "no human is illegal" bumper sticker, go up to them and ask, would they open their own door? Or is it just their mouth that they're yapping? So share this video and tag your sanctimonious leftist friends, and let's get real about who's walking the walk in 2025. Peace out, and thank you for the suggestion, which made for this video, Raz. Peace.